Wynnere and Wastoure, Part 3. Yes, Wynnere, said Wastoure, I know well myself what shall become of you, man, within a few years. Through the poor plenty of corn that the people sow, that God will grant of his grace to grow on the earth, still to lower the price, so it raises not too high. It shall make you grow mad for want of hope on earth, and hope after a hard year to hang yourself. Would you have lords live like lads on foot, prelates like priests that keep parish cures, proud merchants of worth like peddlers in town? Let lords live as they like, lads as befits them, they the bacon and beef, they bitterns and swans, they the coarse rye, they the red wheat, they the grey gruel, and they the good sauces. And may the people have part, in poverty though they stand, some good morsel of meat to mend their cheer. If fowls should fly forth and never be caught, and wild beasts in the wood live all their lives, and fishers swim in the flood, and each eat the other, a hen at a halfpenny by half year's end, not a lad would be in the land to serve a lord. This you know well, truly yourself, whoever will win wealth must find a waster. For what grieves one man gladdens another. Now, said Wynnere to Wastoure, it wonders my heart at these poor penniless men that will buy trappings, saddles of silk with rich circlets. Unless you anger your wives by refusing their will, you sell wood after wood in short time, both the oak and the ash and all that there grows. The saplings and young shoots you spare for your children, and say God will grant them grace to grow at the last, to save your sons, but the shame is your own. Needless you save the soil, for sell it you mean. Your forefathers were glad when any friend came to shake through the grove and show him the beasts. In every wood they had a hare to be found. Bring to the broad land bucks enough to catch and let go, to lighten their hearts. Now it is set and sold, my sorrow is more, wasted all wilfully to pay your wives, who were once lords in the land and ladies rich. Now are they fools of the new fashion, so fully dressed, with long trailing sleeves sweeping the ground, all edged and turned about with ermine. That is as hard, I think, to handle in secret, as a simple country wench that never worked silk. But whoever looks on her face, Our Lady of Heaven, how she fled for fear far out of her land, on a pacing ass without any pride, save a child in her arms and a broken halter, that Joseph held in his hand, that gentle man to guard her. Though she ruled all this world, her clothes were poor, to give example to such, to show others, to leave pomp and pride, which poverty often teaches. Then the Wastoure wrathfully cast up his eyes and said, You Wynnere, you wretch, it wonders my heart what our clothes have cost you, coward to buy, that you should scold birds for their bright feathers, since we ourselves pay the silver. It suits a man well to furnish his lady, by her fair cheer to gladden her heart. Then she will love him loyally as her life, make him bold and ready with blade to strike, to shun shame and dishonour where men are gathered. And if my people are proud, it pleases me better to see them fair and free before my eyes. And you niggards at night, you nap so hard, snoring at your stretching, raising your hurdles. You bid men wait on the weather, when weary the while, that you did not build up your houses or raise your folk. Therefore, Wynnere, in wrong you waste your time. Good day nor gladness will you ever get, The devil at your death day shall deal your goods. Though you wished it otherwise, win them you never shall. Your greedy stewards shall divide them about, and you shall have hell full hot for what you saved here. Take heed to the tale that was told long ago. I told him mad that mourns for a mate to win her. Take her that shall have you, and hold her with your wile. Take the cup as it comes, and cast as it falls, for whoever may live longest limps to fetch wood that he wastes to warm his heels. 15 miles further than his father did. Now can I speak no more, but Sir King, by your truth, judge us where we shall dwell. Methinks the day hastens, yet sorely aches my heart and harms me more, ever to see in my sight what I hate in my soul. The king looked kindly on the two men and said, Be silent, fellows, with your breath and your big words, and I shall judge today where each of you shall live, each man in the land where he is most loved. Go, Wynnere, take your way over the sea, pass on by Paris to the Pope of Rome. The cardinals know you well, and will treat you kindly. They will make you lie in silk sheets, and feed you, foster you, and cheer your heart, as ready to turn to madness as to wrath at once. But look, man, by your life, when I send letters, you must hurry back to me on horse or on foot. And when I know you are coming, he shall depart and stay with another lord until you take your leave. For though you remain in that town until your burial day, with him you shall never have even a foot to stand on. And you, waster, I will that you should live where there is great wasting of wealth, and go there at once. Choose for yourself a place in the marketplace. Build a chamber there, see that your window is wide, and watch around you for any spendthrift passing through the town. Lead him to the tavern until he grows tipsy, make him drink all night so that he is dry by the morning. Then take him to the kitchen to comfort his veins. Bring him to Bread Street. Beckon with your fingers, show him plenty of fat shoulders of meat, hot for the hungry, a hen or two. Set him softly on a seat, then send for the best you can find in the town, and see your servant gets a knock unless he spreads the cloth. But let him pay before he goes, and pick him so clean that if you find a penny in his purse, pluck out his eye. When that is drunk and gone, stay there no longer, but send him out of the town to trot after more. Then pass to the poultry, the people know you, and know well your buyer who chooses your food. The herons, the roasted meats, the well-served hens, the partridges, the plovers and other plucked birds, the swans, the other fowl, the costly egrets. The more you waste your wealth, the better Wynnere likes it. And wait for me, Wynnere, if you would prosper when I go to war and lead my men. For at the proud palace of wealth, Paris, I intend to do it indeed, and dub you a knight, and give great gifts of gold and silver to lords of my allegiance who love me at heart. And then as I return with the knights who follow me to the church at Cologne where the kings lie,